up, you guys? Welcome back. Today we are doing another Shop My Stash. My jaw is killing me. I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out in about 2 weeks. So I'm trying to pre-film some videos, and I'm probably not going to be wearing makeup for a few days. I don't know. It'll be interesting. We'll have to see how it goes. But today we're doing a new Shop My Stash. I have my basket of makeup, that's not part of this, of makeup that I've been using for the last 2 weeks. I will say this one got a little messy because I'm obviously in the middle of filming like my declutter and reorganization mini series that I'm doing. So at one point, 4 or 5 days in, I lost my lipsticks for this round because they got buried under other shit, and I just found them yesterday. So unfortunately I have not been using them, but I still feel like I have decent opinions, right? I hit pan at a few things, so I swapped some stuff out. It's a ride. So I'm going to start this like I always do. I'm going to walk you through quick little mini reviews on what I thought about the products that I've been using, and then we will go shopping for some new products. So if you're only interested in the new stuff that I'm picking out, I'll leave a timestamp down below. And of course, as always, I will link to all of these products down below. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this. So what was I using? For primer and foundation, I don't have the options because I'm still working through the stuff from the shit that don't fit bin. There's only a few left though. That's also really messy. I need to like go through and like reorganize my shit. Okay, because like now I'm decluttering stuff and I need to go through and fix the shit that don't fit list. I need to figure out what I'm doing about the foundations and concealers and just the whole shebang. So concealers though, I ended up using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in Peach. I love these color correcting fluids. They're really good color correctors. This one, I don't feel like I really need a peach shade, so this one is a little bit dark for me, but I'm almost done with it. I think the next time I use it, or the time after that, I'm gonna end up having to take the stopper out. I have used up one of these completely before. I love these. They don't make these anymore. That makes me really sad. They discontinued them, but they are phenomenal, so I'm going to use up the ones that I have left because I love them. I also use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer in Nude Ivory. This is so good, you guys. For a drugstore concealer, I love this. And I feel like concealer is one of those things that's really difficult to do well, so I normally do go for like the, you know, the higher end concealers. This reminds me a lot of the NARS, like their super popular concealer, right? I don't use NARS because it's not cruelty free, but this is, in my opinion, basically the exact same thing. And it's a fraction of the price. It's like $8 or $9. I love this. I'm actually really happy with that, and I will definitely be using that again soon. Okay, let's talk about face products. So from the oversized drawer, I had pulled out the Smashbox Photo Finish Fresh Setting Powder in shade 1. I definitely use this one the most this time. It gets so messy, and like you grind it and it gives you fresh powder. I have no idea how much is left in this. Unfortunately, there's no way to tell. This is what I used primarily this week, and it does get messy, obviously. I do wish there was a way to kind of like figure out how much you had left, because I feel like I'm getting close, because I view this as like an old product, but I don't know. So I like this though. I have another one of these actually, because that's how much that I like it, and I feel like that should tell you something. For face palettes, I had pulled in the Kosas 8th Muse Color and Light Cream. I ended up hitting a very messy pan on this highlight shade, which I'll talk about a lot more in my like things I've hit pan on, or my pan at every palette. There's a lot of panning videos here. I liked this though. This is a very like wet cream product, if that makes sense, and I almost feel like it was really messy to use, and when you dipped your brush in, it just kind of slid, you know? I feel like this is not, maybe I shouldn't have been using a brush with it. I don't know fully. I liked it though. It was beautiful, and I love these products because they blend out so good. I did a get ready with me using these products, and like I just piled them on my face and then blended them out, and they look so good. And of course, as always, this is the makeup I'm wearing today, but this looks so good. But I hit pan in that. And then I have another one. This is the 8th Muse Color and Light Cream in High Intensity. And I started using this just the last couple of days because I just hit pan on this a couple days ago. But I started using this, and I think I like this one a little bit more. It's a little bit more intense, so you can kind of see it a little bit more. You guys, these are so nice. I got these during like a Boxy pop-up or Boxy add-on. Don't regret that at all. They are fabulous. For face powder, I had pulled in the Balm Sexy Mama Translucent Powder. This is the one that I hadn't touched before. There's a shit ton of hard pan on it right now. I don't understand why. The other one that like is almost gone, I didn't have this issue with. I didn't use this as much as I used the Smashbox. Like the Smashbox was definitely my preferred of the two. I really like this powder, but for whatever reason, my face makeup this time just was not agreeing with this powder. I used the Smashbox one today. I like it, but I need to figure out that hard pan situation because obviously I don't want to deal with that. For bronzer, I use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Nude Bronze Light. I love this. I have a really nice dip right in the middle and then a bunch of hard pan all around it. So again, gotta get some tape and get that hard pan off. But this is such a good bronzer. It's so light, but I like that because I feel like you can really build it up how you want it to be and you're not stuck with just like this intense orange. Like this is definitely kind of more gray toned and it's so pretty. So pretty on the skin. It's super expensive, but honestly, Hourglass is one of those brands that I genuinely think is worth it. The Becca, this is the Mineral Blush in Songbird. This is so, see, this is intense. This is so freaking intense and I don't, why? And like literally I would have to take the tiniest little dab with my brush and then shake the brush off and then put it on and then I'd still have to blend it out with my powder brush. This is so freaking intense, but it blends out to like be kind of patchy. I don't know if that was just with my face makeup this round because I've been using like the same kind of two-ish products. I'm really interested to try this again because I love these blushes, but this one is like super hardcore intense. And then highlight the Josie Marin Argan Enlightenment Illuminizing Veil. I've spoken about this before. It is the best lit from within. It's such a light highlight, but it's so pretty and I have a huge dip in this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's massive. So I'm assuming that like the next couple times, the next couple rounds that I use it for, I'm probably gonna end up hitting pan in it. And I've had this for years and this goes a really long way because you don't need very much. You can build it up pretty easily. It's just so pretty. I love this. One of my favorite highlights. Oh, this was a good week for makeup. I feel like though that this week or this round lasted like it felt much longer than it was. And there were even a couple days that I didn't wear makeup and I still felt like I was like still using this makeup. Oh, and then for setting spray, I used the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray in Bridal. Almost empty, still got a little bit left though. I love this. This will make your makeup last all the time. This is the company that makes the Urban Decay setting sprays. This brand I think is like a couple dollars cheaper though, and their shit, ooh, it works. Okay, for eyes, the Brow Bar by Reema in medium. I used the crap out of this, you guys. This looks so jacked. The eyebrow pencil is really tiny now. The two eyebrow shades, I mean, okay, so they all have dips in them, right? There's 4 shades total, 2 eyebrow powders, 1 concealer, and 1 like highlight shade. The concealer is gross because it's got all of that, like, it's a cream next to a bunch of powders. I hate it when they do that. I've got good dips in them. I like this. It is a bit, I feel like my brows take a little bit longer when I use that, and I don't love that, but I like how they look. You know, might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I enjoy them. For eye primer, I use the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. I like it. It works. Like, it keeps my eyeshadow on all day. It just feels so thin, and I always feel like it's not gonna work, but that it does work. So, it's good. I'm happy with it. For palettes, I used 2. I used the Colourpop In A Trance. I had so much fun with this, and I ended up hitting pan on the middle glitter shade All Aura again. I did a lot of glitter looks these last couple of weeks, and I ended up hitting, I have some good dips in some of the shades, so I feel like I definitely got a lot of good use out of this. This is going to now go into, you know, my Pan in Every palette as a completed palette. But I feel like I got a really good use out of that, and I like that palette. Then I had the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes. Okay, I think I said this in one of my videos about this round. It looks so unassuming, this palette does, and yet for whatever reason, like, this is the type of nude palette that really gets me excited. You guys, I loved this. I used this way more than I thought I was going to. Now, after I had hit pan and In A Trance, I switched exclusively over to this, but again, I only hit pan a couple of days ago. But I had used this for a couple of days, like, here and there. But you guys, I love this. It is so pretty. This is what I'm wearing today. I love this palette. If you are looking for a good neutral palette that you can still do a lot with, I love this one. It's so good. And then for liners, the Colourpop BFF Cream Gel Liner in Good Reef. I only use this a couple times. I don't love, like, I can't get that on my waterline. So I tried using it like under my lower lash line today. I don't love this one. The Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Black Market. I sharpened this guy a few times. I love this. These pencils are really old. I'm trying to use them up, but they're so good. These are my favorite eyeliners. They last through everything. I love them. And then the Araceli Perfectos Liquid Eyeliner in Night. I've talked about, like, this was a random Ipsy find, you guys, and it is such a good eyeliner. I love this so much. That was like the worst swatch ever. It's such a, one of my favorite eyeliners. Like, fabulous. Okay, and then for lips, this is where it got a little weird. I had the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Naked 2. I had to sharpen this after almost like every use. It was really bizarre. I liked this though. I had picked this because I was like, I feel like this will be a good base for almost anything, and it was, because when I lost my regular lip products, this is what I still used this, and it was a good base for almost anything. Lip products, I had the Complex Culture Deal Closer Tinted Lip Cream in Mauve Nude, the Urban Decay Comfort Matte in 1993, the Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lipstick in Back Talk, and then the Too Faced Tutti Frutti Comfort Lip Glaze in Home Slice. I'm wearing Back Talk today. I feel like I love all of these so much. They're all great. I feel like Back Talk though is kind of my go-to right now. So this would be like my favorite of this round, but all of these, fabulous. And then mascaras, I think next round I'm gonna end up switching out my mascaras. I asked you guys a while ago if it was 3 months or 6 months when you guys would like switch out your mascaras. A lot of people said 6 months. I've been doing 3. I think I'm gonna switch that to 6. So I'm going to pull out like 2 or 3 mascaras next round and just have those kind of be my go-to until the end of the year. Yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. I don't know. But this is the Milk Kush mascara. This is one of the ones that I'm currently using. It's in my basket, so there you go. So now that that is over, let's go pick out some new makeup. So this is gonna be a little bit different just because everything is still kind of a mess right now. I have some stuff put away and then I'm still working on like filming and getting everything else finished. So some stuff is really messy and I apologize for that, but it is real life over here. So for face palettes, I actually just reorganized all of those. I have 3 shelves over here and then a drawer. I'm going to show, like, that'll be in a different declutter video or in like a reorganizing video, something like that. I don't know. But for today, I'm going to be picking something off of this top shelf, which are kind of smaller palettes. And I think, honestly, we're going to go for product number 1. This is the Laura Geller Life Glows On Illuminator palette. It is so beautiful. I freaking love this palette, and it's just got some gorgeous highlights in it. So I just won't be picking out a highlight for this round. I'll be sticking to using this palette. Okay, ignore the surrounding mess. This is the primer, concealer, and foundation drawer. I need a concealer and a color corrector. Obviously, primer and foundation are going to stay how they have been. I'm using the shit that don't fit stuff, but I need to reach over here, and I need to grab a color corrector, and I need to grab a concealer. This is what we've got. We're going to use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in green. I don't have any color correctors, so unfortunately these do kind of they come up a lot. They rotate a lot. And then the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. This is in Sunbeam. I just got this recently actually, so that'll be really fun to play around with some more because I'm not completely sold on this yet. Here's a sneak peek into some of the eye drawers for the eye primers. Last week I had done one of the cute little mini things, so this week I'm going to do something from this bin, and we're going to use the Morphe Eyelid Primer in Translucent because that's the first one that I grabbed, honestly. There's no really rhyme or reason for this. Yeah, okay, it's a good eye primer. I like it. Let's do it. Uh-oh, I missed. And then for brows, I'm trying to think about what I want to do here. The brow stuff is back here. I moved it, but I'm trying to think. I think I want to do a pencil and then a gel. Okay, so I have the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Twist Up Brow Pencil in Cocoa, and then the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and those will be the 2 brow products that I use for this round. The Bella Pierre pencil I have not played around with a whole lot, I think I have an opinion on it, but I don't remember what it is. And the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel is the best clear brow gel, so we'll take it. The eyeliners have a new home though, sneak peek number 2. So I'm just going to randomly reach in and pick one. This is the neutral ones. These are the colored pencils, and then these are the liquid or cream liners. The rest in the back there are mascaras and then lashes. So I'm going to reach in at random and pick one from each of these 3 sections. Oh no. It's 50 Shades of Brown this time. We have the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencil and Twice Baked. Another matte mulberry pixie endless silky eye pen, and then the Balm Schwing. I feel like the Balm Schwing I just had, and I just had this pixie one too. So some repeats, but let's go ahead and give them some more usage. Okay, now the eyeshadows are literally just all stacked up. That is the next video that I'm filming, is kind of going through and getting them reorganized and everything. I also have the drawers still, so this is the second drawer. I'm rearranging all of this stuff too. This is what I chose to keep after my declutter. I just kind of shoved it all back in here until I can reorganize it, which hopefully I'm either going to do today or tomorrow. But this is the second drawer. Last week I picked out the first drawer, so I'm just going to reach in and grab one. Everything is such a mess right now. What are you? Beautiful. Everything is such a mess right now that that's kind of all I can do. I pulled out the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadow palette. This is so pretty. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out. And then I kind of want like a nice neutral to go along with this, that I can kind of use them in conjunction with each other. So I have been wanting to play around with the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded for quite a while now. And I feel like this is the perfect opportunity. So I'm also going to go ahead and pull this palette out for this round. I feel like that was pretty easy. And look at how pretty they are. Oh, I love Urban Decay. Okay, now we are done with the sneak peeks because this video, my face products, has already been posted. This is now the current oversized drawer. I think I'm going to go, I really want to use a cream bronzer actually. And since I didn't pull one out in a palette, do I only have this one? This is the only cream that I have. Oh, that sucks. I just used that though. I don't want to use that again. I'm going to pull out this. This is the Ciate London HD Baking and Setting Loose Powder. I've been watching a lot of videos where people are doing baking, and I'm so torn on it on whether or not I actually like it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out, and we'll play around with it this week. We'll see what we think. For powder, I think I'm going to go with this one. This is the NYX No Filter Finishing Powder. I don't remember how I feel about this, to be honest with you. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab this one this time. Give it some love. Okay, now for bronzers, I want a cream bronzer. So I'm going to grab one of those, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the UOMA Double Take. This is the Sculpt and Strobe Duo Stick in White Pearl. I am almost finished with this. I have used up so much of this. This is literally all I have left. I have been using up cream bronzers all year long, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to pull this out and hopefully get a little bit closer to finishing it off. Not that I want to, because I actually really like this cream bronzer. It's pretty fantastic, but gotta get some more usage out of it. And then I'm also gonna pull out a powder bronzer. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This was gifted to me. This is the Buxom Staycation Vibes in Rooftop Tan. And I feel like this would be really good because this is a primer infused bronzer, so it's supposed to help last a little bit longer than a regular bronzer. So let's give that a go. It's very hot. I keep sweating off my makeup, so that should be a good way to go. Then we have blushes, and I want something like light this time. What do I want? Kind of something fun and almost shimmery. I have the Natasha Denona Duo Glow. This is in Rayo, and I think I'm going to go with this one because this has a little bit of shimmer to it, and it's just giving me the vibes that I think that I want here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out for this round. We are skipping the highlighter drawer. Again, excuse this mess because you're starting to be able to see it more as I go further down. We're skipping this drawer. Let's move on to lips. Okay, so this drawer is now sectioned off into lip treatments, lip masks, and then lip liners back here. I have the lip liners kind of sorted by color, and I think I'm really feeling like red lips, right, with like a little bit of nude. So I think I'm going to pull out a red lip liner. This is the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Frenchie. I'm going to pull this out, and then we're going to pull out a couple of red lips and a couple of nudes. This drawer now houses my lip pencils and my lip glosses. I'm going to pull out the Skywalking Colourpop Lippy Sticks. I feel like that's going to look really good with the lip liner. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Then the second drawer is the liquid lipsticks. There's only 3 drawers now, so I'm only gonna have 3 choices every week. But in this one, I think I'm gonna go for like kind of a reddish nude, maybe like a burnt shade. What do we have in here? Oh, that's perfect. This is a Colourpop Ultra Blotted Lip in Doozy. This is literally like, that was just complete luck, but I love this. And I feel like I could make that work. Okay, we're keeping that one. Okay, then the last drawer is lipsticks. I'm gonna go for something a little bit more nude in this one. And I think I'm going to do, not that one, this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I mean, if you guys don't know, then you just don't know, and I can't help you with that. But this is one of the prettiest shades ever. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. Okay, keeping this one out. Oh, my lips are gonna look so good this round. I know that I'm not pulling out like a foundation and a primer right now, but does anybody else, like, this just looks so light to me. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. Anyways, setting spray time. I'm gonna reach behind me, grab one at random. What do we got? The Laura Geller Spackle Mist Restore with coconut water. That'll be really nice for summertime, you guys. I'm stoked about it. There's really no rhyme or reason for any of this stuff. It's just a big bucket of randomness that looked semi-good. I'm really intrigued to see what type of looks I can pull off with these eyeshadow palettes, because Moon Dust is notoriously a little bit more difficult to work with because they're almost meant to be like toppers. And I know that there are some looks that you can do that have them as the actual eyeshadows, but obviously they are very metallic shimmery looks, which I love. So I'm intrigued to see. I like it. I'm excited. But that is my basket for this round. Yes, in the middle of July, we'll be swapping it out again. So hopefully, if I can talk. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that bigger subscribe button below me if you'd like to see more of me or my upcoming declutter and reorganization videos. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you guys are currently trying to focus on for your current Shop Your Stash cycle. And I will catch y'all next time. Have a great one. Bye.